Good morning, YouTube. So today's video is going to be a full day of eating. I put an Instagram poll up on my story a few days ago, and by clear winners, full day of eating was selected. So today I'm going to take you through my rest day, full day of eating, and also compare what it's like to my training day, as well as throwing some other information there that you can find useful. So yeah, let's get ready for the day.
Getting closer, the body's only just begun. You move slower, focusing on you and your nest, and we move. Tingles all over. Every time I feel your touch, I can't get sober. I'm drunk on our chemistry, this burning energy. Your body talks to me, leaving unspoken. I'm feeling emotions.
Right, so meal one of the day is 1.5 bagels and 2 scoops of clear whey isolate. So the reason I opt for the clear whey isolate is because personally I am slightly lactose intolerant. So when I drink lactose, my skin flares up and my stomach does not like it. So the clear whey isolate has been a great alternative because it means I've managed to heavily reduce my milk intake, which to a certain degree is almost better for you in some ways. Obviously, you see most people will drink either almond milk, oat milk, or any kind of alternative. So for me, this means I can also increase my water intake, which is also a benefit. So my rest day calories are currently 200 my macros, 200 protein, 300 carb, and 70 fat. So compared to my peak off season, that's not that much. So for me, I've got to find ways to maximize it to its fullest potential, so that the way I am full. So I'll start the day with 1.5 bagels, maybe sometimes 2, depends on what I'm having later for dinner. But yeah, I like bagels. So what I do is I'll do one at a time, actually, each half at a time, because that way when it's super hot and you put the butter on it and it melts and it is fucking tasty. So yeah. Ooh, nothing. Hands down, best butter in the game. Okay. 1, tastes fucking amazing. 2, even straight out the fridge, it just straight away like will melt. And obviously a lot of things, can't even fucking speak. Things with a lot of butter, when you take out the fridge and it's rock solid, you have to wait for it to melt, you have to put it over the microwave for it to melt. That one literally is ready to spread straight out the fridge. Tastes good, organic, just generally better for you. I really like it. Since I switched, I have not gone back. Cheers, Mum, for the purchase and enlightening me to this unreal butter. Yeah, go finish this. I've got a client in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna eat this and then it takes about 10 minutes to drive to the gym. Yeah. Catch you for meal 2. Hello everyone. So, finished with my client and then I went on a walk, as currently I am on 10,000 steps. Am I in frame? Yeah, that should be better. So yeah, so I went on the walk, come back and I'm rather hungry and I cannot wait to make food, so I'm going to have a snack. So the way I approach my diet is I do if it fits your macros. So that means I can, in certain cases, make room for a little treat here and there. So my go-to right now is lime Doritos, which are my favorite crisps of all time. Now I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate and shame for that because they're like, oh, you're on prep, you shouldn't be doing that. Well, to be honest, yes, I probably shouldn't, in terms of like if I wanted to be absolutely 100% clean all the way through. However, I am making the choice to, at least for these first few weeks of prep, to not really listen to that. I'm still allowing myself for the occasional, very, very occasional snack, which just keeps my cravings at bay because your boy already wants a burger real bad. So we are making exceptions. So I obviously make it for my macros and I work around it so that way. In the end of the day, it makes no difference. Obviously, as I get probably towards more the 10 to 9 weeks out, I'll probably cut everything out and obviously keep it to 100% clean. But at that point is when I'm going to be needing to do that. So right now I've got the space for my macros, so I make it fit. So a lesson to take from this is, think you can make things work. Like you can fit things into your macros. And I think a lot of people are surprised. They think they have to go 100% clean, but in the end of the day, it's the rule of calories in versus calories out. And right now, I can afford it. So hope you learned something from that. Yeah, all right. Well, I've got meal 2 going down after this snack. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but I will have a look at my fridge and see what it is saying. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Right. Why fuck off?
Why are you filming me?
Because you actually haven't fully introduced yourself, mate.
Hello.
This is Mr. Jameson.
My name is Cam.
No, it's Jameson.
Nice to meet you. My name is Cam.
Alright, enough of that bullshit. Right, so we've decided we're going to make burgers. So I'm probably just going to have 2. You're going to have yours or something else, aren't you?
Probably.
Yeah, I can't really afford that. I can afford the burger though, so gonna make some burgers. We've got some brioche buns, very nice. And then we've got some organic burgers in the fridge. So we're gonna make those, make them look nice. Well, maybe, should we do a little montage, mate?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, a little burgertage.
Burgtage.
Burgertage, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Montage in a bun.
Of course.
Nice. Right, catch up with you guys after burgertage. Yeah, cool. Fuck doing the montage, to be honest, mate. We're just going to show you some clips because I realised I actually cannot be asked to make a montage. Sorry, guys. It's just going to have to be a few clips. Got some light mayonnaise, some ketchup, also going to put on some lettuce. We've got them on brioche buns. Looks and taste will be top tier once I've slapped some lettuce in there for some greenery. So all the macros of all the meals today I'll put on screen, and then obviously at the end of the day I'll put the full amount of calories on. So the amount of calories this comes to will be somewhere around here. Fuck it. And yeah, gonna sit down, enjoy these, and yeah, I'll catch you for the next meal. Peace. So here we have the last meal of the day going down. So that'll be 150 grams of raw rice and 220 grams of chicken with some juice and 1 scoop of whey to complete the day. I'll do a clip tomorrow explaining kind of like the reason behind food choices and whatnot. Yeah, very tired. Also have to be quiet because parents are upstairs trying to sleep. So, catch you guys tomorrow. Right, so this is actually a few days post full day of eating. So I'll put the total calories for the day here. Sick. So yeah, so going with some food choices. Obviously, as I was explaining before, I was talking about if it fits your macros. Now, obviously, this is only an approach in terms of putting in the cheeky things here and there I'm going to be taking for the first 4 out of the 16 weeks. After that, it is going to be dead serious. Not going to miss a macro. Not going to miss a single calorie. Not going to miss a step. Not that I'm missing them anyway, but the point is we are going to have all our variables on point. So right now, my body weight is fluctuating between 79 and 78 kilos. So I've lost about 1 kilo in total. So we're sort of at where we want right now. with my calories at where they are, I do have the room to fit these bits and bobs in. So as long as I'm adhering to those rules of making sure it's in my macros, there is nothing wrong with me sneaking in a few things here and there. I just have to be careful, obviously, with the fat content, which you can see as in with meal 2, with the snack and the 2 burgers, the fat was quite high. However, my fat for the rest of the day was little to none, so it fit the macros. So in a day, no harm done. We don't know, well, I don't know how much longer my macros are going to stay like this, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm about to sneak these things in, but once they drop, and that's just basically I'm just going to listen to coach. Now, obviously, then the next time I won't be able to have those foods until after my first show. So the idea is I want to, with these 4-day meetings, see if I can try and get 2 to 3 tips in per end of the video, just kind of either summarizing or just giving a general tip for you guys who are in your deficits. So one tip is to drink a lot of water. So drinking a lot of water should help reduce the amount of hunger, as well as also just keeping you hydrated, which means your performance is going to be better, and generally you should look better because we're going to have a regular water intake, which means you're regularly hydrated, which means your physique should look a bit more fuller. Tip number 2 is salting your meals. As we get leaner and as we reduce carbohydrates, getting a pump is going to be harder. So by adding more salt into our diet, it should make it easier to get a pump. And obviously getting a pump is going to be a massive thing, not just physically, but mentally for you. If you can look as good as you want, you can be shredded as fuck. But if you're not feeling good and you just feel flat, it does take away from it. Versus if you're content because you're getting a pump every session, you feel like you're doing something, you feel like you're feeling good, it will massively benefit your being in a deficit, because it means you're about to stick to it for longer and it will keep you happier up here as well as obviously here. And then one last tip, finding healthy alternatives. So, for example, for one of my clients, I'm not going to specify the name of this person, but I will just give an example. So they love snacking, as I'm sure a lot of people do. And for her especially, she likes cake. So, simple replacement for that, mug cake. So anyone who's really in the fitness industry knows that the mug cake has sort of been a bit of a diet hack, especially recently. I feel like it's become a lot more mainstream. And that literally is just a protein cake, and it tastes freaking good. And they will be definitely making an appearance on the 4-day of eatings very soon. Now this will just help accentuate that craving, the hunger, while also hitting your macros, which is obviously, in the end of the day, the main goal. All right, so that concludes episode 2. I still haven't decided on a name for the series. Once I do, I will put it up. I'm going to try and get one decided for next week's video. But yeah, if you have any other suggestions, I've already had a few, but if you have any other ones, just pop them in the comments below. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is training hard and getting ready for summer. I know I am. So like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you when I see you.